You know, man, I mean, a lot of people have kind of separated themselves from Kanye. Even Pusha T has stepped down as president of G.O.O.D Music.
Right.
You know, what do you think about all that?
Yeah, it's like you going on trial and none of your boys are coming through. Nobody's showing up. You know what I'm saying? First you angry. First you real angry because nobody's showing up. But then you start to understand that they not the people you thought they was. You feel me? They not the friends you thought they was. And then after you figure that, man, you just start, you know, airing shit out for what it to be. You know what I'm saying? And that's happened in his life over and over and over and over, where I felt like, damn, it's like, you know, you ain't got no support. You know what I'm saying? Where's anybody when you in your darkest, that's when you feel that nigga's just the realest shit, man. You know, you gonna figure that out when you in your darkest times, who give a fuck about you. But you only see that in your darkest moments. And that's the bad part about it, you know what I'm saying? It's a wake-up call, but, you know what I mean? And, you know, Kanye experienced that a lot, man. Just me watching him, you know what I'm saying? I could see the pain he was going through, because that relationship, how I know how him and Jay had, I could see the hurt and pain in Kanye. Because he looked at it like that was my big brother. He looked at him as if that's my big brother, but when it's all said and done, it's like you be hurt behind that. When you really show, when you want him to show up, and it ain't, the feeling is not the same. I don't give a shit how much money we don't play with, this, that, and the third, but you know, when my man is in need, I'm gonna be there for him. And, you know, that's just how that shit be. And I can see how, you know, the pain and hurt that Kanye was going through, because you look at it, because any type of way when men make sacrifices, the more sacrifices, the more hurt you are, man. When you start realizing like, damn, you know what I sacrificed for him and they won't do it for you? Now that's a hurt feeling when you start realizing like, damn, wait a minute. You know what I mean? I put my life on the line. That means you wouldn't have done it for me. That we ain't even equal. So, you know, Kanye got a lot of, you know, you gotta, you know, that should take you into a dark place, man. And, you know, I don't know, I can't say we all been there, but it'll take you into a dark place. I've been there before, you know?
Okay. Yeah, man, it's just, yeah, man, it's kind of sad to see all that happening to Kanye, man. You know, he's talented. I believe Kanye is going to figure everything out, man. I think he's going to bounce back.
He has to.
It might take some time, but he'll get there.
Yeah, you know, yeah, it's always a comeback from him. Very smart, and, you know, and now, you know, I definitely believe he'll bounce back. But it's so much bigger issues, Cam, man. You know, I think this is what level I'm on. Like this new level is about being aware of so much other shit that's going on. You know, where our focus is and shit. And what we really dealing with when you pull the layers of this entertainment garbage. When you peel the layers and see what's going on in the real world, you know what I mean? It's like you too late. Like, what is wrong? People need to wake up.
Yeah, I hear you.
You know what I'm saying? Like, oh yeah, I know about Thug, Young Thug and all this trial and this and that and the third and Gunna and this and that, but at anything at all, I pay more attention to the politics. That RICO shit is politics. You know what I'm saying? Like, I just finished telling you, I don't know if you were aware of the crack laws that they made early on when they invented the crack laws, when they were sending people away for 30 years for a half ounce of crack cocaine, right? And now they abolished that and they come back with the RICO now. It's the same shit. Only difference was that law wasn't implemented for us. It really was implemented for the mafia. You know what I'm saying? But here we are, fast forward into certain generation of, oh shit, we can use this now on these. These dudes is late. You know what I'm saying? So I pay attention to those kind of politics and, you know, and how we gonna be able to stop this shit and how are we gonna be able to help these guns, these violence, this world. This world is very different, man. It's very different now. It's different you have to pray before you leave the house. You have to pray when you get back. This world is different,
yeah,
man.
Yeah, man.
You know what I'm saying? Like, it's different. So to be paying attention to a group of young boys that's got millions of dollars that want to live a lifestyle that's going to land them in jail, knowing they don't want to do no time, that's all I advocate, man. That's what I want you to see Marcy made, man, because I want you to see how, you know, our mothers was best friends, we was best friends, how that shit, the streets and that shit tore all of that shit apart. It made that an empire over there, but it still tore a lot of other shit apart.
You mentioned your and Jay's moms being best friends, man. What are some of like the good times you have from back then that you can remember, just hanging out, or you know what I'm saying, like what kind of stuff did you guys do, you know, besides the drugs and everything?
Sports, you know, the real boy shit. Sports and, you know, the competition and, you know, all of that shit that boys do. You know what I'm saying? Just all of the shit that boys do, man. High school, this, that, and the third, man.
Like, what kind of sports? You know what I'm saying? Like, what kind of sports did
like,
you guys play?
Basketball was our thing. Like, I was an All-American with sports anyway. You know what I'm saying? Jay would, you know, I honestly say that he wasn't that much into sports. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just speaking about my childhood life coming up, you know what I mean? If it didn't have anything to do with drugs, I was really basically playing sports or hustling. You know what I mean? I was either playing sports or hustling. Like, it was going to be one or the other. You know, I had to be making some money. You know, I had to be packing bags. I had to have a paper route. I had to run numbers. I was, you know, I had to have a hustle going to keep me busy, to keep me, you know, money all the time flowing, or, you know. So I never had no hard childhood life coming up. It wasn't rough. It wasn't none of that for me. I never wanted for anything, really. And, you know, by the time we was 16, 17, man, we was taking care of our families. You know what I mean? And I say that about these guys that's hustling now. Like, what are you doing this for? You know, you did this for your family. Like, we did this to take care of our families. We was 16, 17 holding down the fort of our families. You know what I'm saying? So I just figure out why is he, you know, these guys are doing it for no reason.
What's up? This is Cam Capone. We got more content like this coming soon. So hit that like button, subscribe, and stay locked in to Cam Capone News.